going on, everybody? Welcome back to Simulation for the Nation, and welcome back along to the west coast, where, as you can see today, we're off in our straw lorry. I had a phone call from my straw distributor this morning, who is jumping and shouting because they've got a big demand for some straw pellets. As luck would have it, I was wondering when I was going to get a phone call because I've got a bit of a stockpile. So I'm only too happy to fill up the straw lorry. I've got the trailer on the back here. We're going to go and drive down to the facility, or down to the warehouse, and drop it all off for him. So as you can see, we've got quite a load. We're going to get quite a nice little windfall here. But in order to do that, we need to make our way down there and get these dropped off as soon as possible. So enjoy the ride, and we'll see you when we get down there. Okay, everybody, we are here. Just need to make sure we don't hit that corner, which we haven't. And we're through. Nice and quick little drive down there, but I didn't think he wanted to see it all again because we made that quite a few times now. So, anyway, not to worry us too much. So, what I need to do, we will spin this around. We'll unload the trailer first. We might, after we unload the trailer, have to take the trailer off so we can get into the cell trigger, but we can figure that one out. So how are you all today? Hope you're all doing very well. Whatever you're getting up to in FS, I hope you're enjoying it. I know most of us are now waiting eagerly for Oakfield, which is still going through the testing system within Giants, so it will be coming soon, I'm sure. But yeah, everyone is eagerly anticipating the launch of that. So let me put my plug back on so we can see how much we make from this. So look at about £5,500 per trailer load. Now what I also want to do is make sure I unload this in the right place. Swing this in a little bit closer so we can get everything to load. There we go. That's a good one. And now, as I mentioned there, we'll just swing over to the side here. We'll drop off the trailer, and then we can unload the rest of this. I love this, my hanging magic tree here. Great addition. It'd be nice if you lean out the truck window here like you can on the EPS. Maybe that's asking a little bit too much. There we go, all done. Right. So that's provided this with a healthy little boost of about, I think that was in the region of about 70,000. Which is always nice. You know, you go and buy a new tractor. If only my accountant would let me. So what I'm going to do now, we're going to connect this back up here, and we're actually going to have a look at something. We had a little bit of an interesting development over the last week. So we're going to have a quick look at what's happened. It's only around the corner from here, shouldn't take us too long. But we'll go in there, we'll have a look, and we'll just explain what that means for me and the farm business, and we'll, yeah, then we're going to head on back up to Little Wool Hope after that, because today we're going to get the combine out, and we're going to give that a service down, get that all ready, because we're not going to be too far away at all. This feels much lighter without a trailer load. Not too busy this morning, or this afternoon. Most of the school traffic hasn't started yet, so that'll be coming in very shortly. There's a little school in the village, so we'll have to, I'd like to get off the main roads before that arrives. Aside from that, the rest of the traffic's doing okay at the moment. It's nice. Not too difficult at all. We are approaching the summer holidays as well, which is lighten the loads a little bit, which is handy because we're going to be doing a lot of road work with hauling grain around various different locations. So that is very handy. Now we're actually going to turn left at the crossroads here. And it's going to be a little bit of a windy road, bearing in mind I'm in a truck, but we'll manage. This is a road I've come down quite a few times, and a lot of you may have seen me come down here. I actually have a client up here who I sell straw to, and that's kind of part of the reason I'm coming up here as it goes. So we're just going to swing into here. Trailer. Perfect. So I might just leave the wagon here actually, I don't want to take it too far. Just means I gotta reverse out of here, which is never easy. I do love this farm track, it's nice and quiet and secluded up here. Very rarely get any trouble. So, we're going to pop into this field here. Now, as I was mentioning that, I have a little bit of business with the farmer up at the end here who is a lovely old gentleman by the name of Mr. Amos. Now, Mr. Amos is primarily a cattle farmer, a beef farmer. He fattens cattle, so buys them young, calves them, and sells them on for beef when they're a bit bigger and heavier, essentially. So I'm just going to pop into this little rock here. Whoop. Lovely stuff. So his farm is just over the brow of that hill there. You can just see the top of the buildings. Now, what's interesting is that he has quite a large amount of land around here. That it was becoming uneconomical for him to farm himself. Let's see. very loud down there, isn't it? Get that. Yep, so it was becoming very uneconomical for him to actually work the land down here. So I went up to have a chat with him the other day, primarily because we were sorting out our straw contracts for the summer, how much straw he wanted to buy from me, and when he wanted delivered, that kind of thing. So we got all that ironed out, and then he also mentioned the opportunity for me to acquire some of his land. Now, the land you see here that is being worked over, he is no longer going to take for himself because it's just too expensive for him to operate. He doesn't have modern machinery, so he can't plow and sow and work these fields quickly or efficiently, which he would like to, and he's also unable to benefit from kind of good crop prices because he has such a small acreage. It would be uneconomical for him to go out and invest and say, like, let's say a brand new John Deere tractor, for example, because he's just not reaping the returns. He has his equipment that he uses and works very well for his practice for the cattle farm, but nothing else. So, long story short, we've taken a few fields off his hands. We take them on the 4-year lease at the moment, with an option to extend at the end. We'll review how the practice is going. This field is one of them, and then if we look over here, we have this one here. That one just through the trees there, and then there's one after that as well. Now, combined total there, I believe we've taken on in the region of about 100 acres, which is not a lot, but it does add on to our capacity at the moment, which would be good. Unfortunately, we won't benefit from it this year. Oh, there's this field here as well. We won't benefit too much from it this year because there's nothing in the ground there, but this fall we will be putting some barley into here, and we'll get this all planted up there, and that should really increase our output. So I thought I'd come up and show you this. We will have to be, ideally I'd love to put some lime down on here as well if I can get a hold of some, but we'll have to wait and see how that goes around. But yeah, that's where we're looking at the moment, so there's going to be a lot more work to do here, which is going to be very exciting. Keep us busy, that's for sure, but I thought I'd show you where we stand with all of that. But for now, we're going to head back into the truck. We're going to drive on over to Little Woolhope, and then we'll get ourselves up and working from there. Now all I need to do is kind of nudge my way out of here, I suppose. Don't take up on the gate posts. That one. Hit this straight back. Awesome, and we'll get ourselves back on up to Little Woolhope here, and we'll yeah, let's get this combine out. Let's get it greased up, serviced up, hooked up, and we'll let it rumble over for a little bit. So as you can see here, we've got our grass is starting to grow back again. There's been a few fields around here that we've mown for hay recently, and we've cut for hay, so there's a lot growing back. We're probably going to be about another, I would say another 4 weeks before we can get any more, before we'll get another cut in there, which will work out fine because we need to really get our, we need to get our cereal crops started at least. So that gives us plenty of time there, but the second cut is starting to come back there since it had that dose of fertilizer put down there recently. Okay, so here we are. We're just gonna, I think we might just reverse this out of the way for now. Let's do this, and we're gonna stick it around the corner here for now. Do it. Alrighty, perfect. So now we're going to go and jump around into the combine shed. I think we might pull out the header first. I've got the John Deere over here anyway. We've just finished desiccating all of our oilseed rape, which will be good, so that OSR will be ready to cut down probably within about 10 days now actually. So that one's good to go. Spring barley and spring wheat will probably be about 6 or 7 days, or as soon as it's ripe after that. The weather forecast as we look at it is not too bad. We've got a few days coming up. Got some showers coming up in a couple of days, but hopefully we can get past that shortly. I would hope, like I say, in the next week we'll certainly be underway cutting down some spring crops of some sort, so we will see. For now, what we're going to do is just jump here. And there she is. Good old lorry. Not sure if I'm going to. Second thoughts, I might take the combine out first. Just give me a little bit more wiggle room there. So as always, we've got our service truck here. Always handy to have that around. There shouldn't be a great deal to do to the class here. There's a brand new combine, but we just want to make sure everything is looking good. We've got grease in all the right places, and make sure it's firing over properly. So I think I got the keys on me. Let's see what we can do here. Perfect. She's alive. I'm going to let that tick over for a few minutes there just to warm through. It's been a while since it moved, so we'll just let it run through, and then I'll come back to you when we're going to move her. Alright then guys, so to go get my other toolbox. There's a few things in there I feel like I'm going to need. Combine's been rolling over now for about 5-6 minutes, so it should be nice and warm through. So we're going to jump on in, and we'll just ease her out into the daylight and pull her out to the yard there. Against this wall here, but never mind. Okie dokie then. So at this stage we'll see if we can open up any of our controls. Open up the hood there and the tank and the auger, as you can see. Might do as well. Don't need that all the way out actually. Alright, see, we're gonna need to pop open some of our panels here, so we need that anymore. Alrighty then, so we're going to just knock this off here for now. Let's get out for the combine. Let's let the lights on somehow. There we go. Perfect. And there she is, all standing proud. So right now, what we're going to go around and do, as you can see here, we have our panel grate open at the top there, so we can get in to service the engine and make sure everything's looking good. Coolant levels, oil levels, fluid levels are all topped up as they should be, and then we'll be good to go from there. So it's not going to be a particularly long video. I think we might leave it like that, although I might see if I can just work in and get the header out as well. And if we can get the header out, we might get it all hooked onto there. No, in fact we'll leave that in there for now because I don't quite need to do a lot with that. So, at this stage we are going to leave it here. Thank you very much for watching as always. This has been a bit of a short one as we wait to get going. But as you can tell there, with the new land coming up, there's a lot of different things happening. The straw facility is finally actually in real production and making a lot of income, so that's good news. We're really starting to get established with that there, and that's really aiding future growth of the business, which is fantastic. So yeah, at the moment now, all we're waiting for now is to get this big beast out into the fields, and we should be able to start making some real progress. But for now, we're going to leave this here. Thank you very much for watching as always. I have been Simulation for the Nation. You have been fantastic. If you have enjoyed what you've seen, don't forget to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button for more. Until next time though, thank you very much for watching as always. Do remember to stay safe, enjoy what you're doing, but most importantly, happy farming.